exploring efforts to build a more inclusive world for those living with autism. For law enforcement, understanding autism can be a matter of life and death, as we've seen countless encounters and tragically. One former police officer is working to change that by training police departments to handle interactions with people who are neurodivergent. He has teamed up with the Plainfield Police Department, and together they held an event last night where they held a mock traffic stop for young people with autism. The goal was to get the participants real-life practice on being pulled over and the officers a chance to learn how to handle the situation. Joining us now are Stefan Buys, founder of Blue Line Spectrum Safety, and Officer Brett Kaeg, Community Engagement Officer for the Plainfield Police Department. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Stefan,
thank you, Dana.
You bet. Can you, Stefan, first share the type of training and teaching you're doing with police departments?
Yeah, for about the past 7 years, I've been training law enforcement about safe strategies for interacting with those with autism. It's a personal topic for me. I'm the father of 2 sons with autism. And when I first put this class together, there was no training for law enforcement, really very minimal training for law enforcement across the country. So I put this class together. For the past 7 years, I've trained about 6,000 police, fire, dispatch personnel across the country.
So, can you tell me why this type of training is necessary? You kind of mentioned it's personal to you, but more importantly, tell me about, the response you've gotten from those who've gone through the training.
Usually the response has been overwhelming from officers. Officers want to do the right thing. And I think the biggest thing is we just didn't know how. When I went to the police academy 25 years ago, there was no training on autism. And as police officers, we want to know we're doing the right thing. We want to make those interactions safe and positive. So the response from law enforcement agencies across the country has been very overwhelming. And even partnering with the Plainfield Police Department now on this project, it shows the dedication that police departments across the country are showing into creating that level of understanding with those individuals that have a disability.
So, Officer Kaeg, why has the Plainfield Police Department made understanding autism a priority?
Yeah, we kind of understood that it's a two-way street. We wanted to recognize that not only are there autistic drivers that may not know how to act on a traffic stop, but we also wanted to teach the officers to recognize how to act when they are in an interaction with a driver who has autism. So we want to make sure everybody got through that interaction safely and went on their way with the rest of their day.
What was taught and learned at last night's mock traffic stop? Like, either of you can take this question, sort of paint the picture for me.
So we started out very basic. We ran through a brief presentation where I presented and said, listen, this is what's going to happen on a traffic stop. And I started out with saying, it's okay to be anxious. Just about everybody has a little bit of anxiety when they see those red and blue lights behind them on a traffic stop. For our neurodivergent drivers, there's no difference. And I said, really, it's okay to feel anxious about this. But here's what to expect from the traffic stop. It was as simple as when those lights are activated behind you, when it's safely to pull over the side of the road, where to keep your hand placement as the officer approaches. One of the biggest things for us is really having those drivers that are neurodivergent disclose their disability. Yeah. It really takes the guesswork out of it for the officer of what they're interacting with. And if they know that individual is neurodivergent or has a disability, relaying that information to the officer is critical. And I think that's where this Blue Envelope program plays a critical role in that, because it allows those drivers to disclose their disability without actually having to say it. And it creates that level of understanding, and it breaks down the communication barrier that we've seen in so many instances across the country.
And hence the Blue Envelope program, right, Officer Kaeg? I mean, there's a signal, too, that that you're trying to teach neurodivergent drivers. Can you quickly talk about that, very quickly?
Yes, we wanted to let them know that we're officers. We're just here to keep everybody safe. And if they want to let us know that there is an issue that we may not understand, all they have to do is pull this blue envelope out, and the officer should recognize it immediately. All of the things that they need are in that envelope: their license, their insurance, anything they may want the officer to know. They just have to hand it to us. And we are being trained to recognize it, look inside of it, and figure out how to best get through that interaction.
Okay, Officer Brett Kaag, Stefan Bies, thank you so much for joining me this morning and sharing information about this, I think, really important initiative.
Thank you for having us.